reporter Lindsay Dentlicker is working that story for us. I think she's been in the job now, Lindsay, you'll correct me, about 8 or 9 months. What is she saying then, Shamila Batoy, about the state of the NPA?
Good afternoon, Jeremy. Well, we remember the last time she was here in Parliament in July. She said she had taken over an institution where staff morale was low. She now says today that improvements are being made, that moratorium on appointing new staff has been lifted. Although the institution has lost 74 prosecutors in the last year alone, so resources still remain a problem, but it has received more money from the fiscus, and so steps are being taken to bolster its work capacity and what it's able to take on. But as you're pointing out there, she's saying she's still not feeling like they are getting on top of prosecuting certain forms of crime.
Also going on to say that she's concerned about, and I quote, losing the battle in prosecuting certain forms of crime. What is she referring to? I think we know the answer, but perhaps more importantly, why?
Jeremy, she's made that statement in relation to two forms of crime. Firstly, sexual offences. Although conviction rates have increased 5% over the last year, she says cases that are coming to court are being dealt with appropriately. There are harsh sentences, but somehow these sentences are not serving as a deterrent for this kind of crime. As we know, this kind of crime is on the increase. She's also saying that we need to look at why these so many cases are not making their way to court. And she's also made the statement about losing the battle on prosecuting in relation to corruption cases. She says, admittedly, too many complex cases are not seeing the light of day when it comes to prosecuting them. And this is a discussion she's having with the SAPS. Let's take a listen to what she had to say about those corruption cases.
There were 24 cases with convictions, and it involved 54 accused in the past. We're looking at the past 2 years. And you look at, just on these numbers, 3 cases took more than 2 years, another 3 took 3 years, 5 took 5 years, 2 took 6 years, 5 took 7 years. And so it just gives you, and I think we all recognize that these complex cases are not finished in a matter of 6 months. They do take time, but we're looking to see how we could actually deal better with those.
So patently a worried Shamila Batoy. What then, Lindsay Dentlicker, have MPs raised? What concerns?
Jeremy, she's still answering questions, MPs over an hour long, and peppering her with questions, mostly wanting to know what's being done about state capture and other corruption investigations. The DA's Glynis Breitenbach telling Shamila Batoy outright that the honeymoon is over. People have had enough. People are fed up. They want to see action being taken against those implicated in state capture, even if, quote, it's just the low-hanging fruit. Also, when it comes to corruption in the private sector, she's being asked about what's being done about the Steinhoff matter. So those are among questions being asked, and of course many MPs also concerned about that all-important issue of sexual-based violence and offences, and what the NPA can do to strengthen prosecution against those offenders.
Yeah, it's a tough job and a very, very big in-tray. Live in Parliament for Live at Lunchtime, Lindsay Dentlicker, thank you very much.